Oh, what'd you just say?
Y'all, Maryland is a hot mess.
Uh,
Hey, y'all, happy Tuesday. I'm so
only
happy to see y'all.
Tuesday.
It's just Tuesday. That's it. But y'all, I have Mirabelle here with us. And for those of you who don't know, and I don't know how you don't know because it's like my homegirl, Marilyn is of Making with Marilyn, and Marilyn does all of the things. She does bling, she does laser, she does everything. So, Marilyn, if you want to tell anybody who may not know, I don't know who doesn't know you that's here, but somebody may. It might be their first time.
I even do embroidery now.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say that because sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't.
Oh,
Sometimes you like
well,
it, sometimes you don't.
yeah, I'm making with Marilyn. I do bling, I do lasers, I do sublimation, I do DTF, I do a little bit of embroidery. That probably covers most of it.
Yep. You do a lot of stuff, Marilyn. You do a
Mm-hmm.
lot of stuff. So, if this is your first time here, I'm Patrice. This is Craftable Things, and this is a live video. So, Marilyn and I, we're going to be laughing, we're going to be joking around, and we are going to be talking to everybody in the chat. Marilyn more so than me because she keeps up better with the chat
She
than I
does,
do.
because Marilyn just goes nonstop.
But if this is not your thing, that's perfectly fine because this is our thing. So find your thing. And if your thing might be looking at a shorter video where there's less chatty women on the screen laughing and giggling and having the time of their lives, I have tons of short videos. And those are super helpful. Marilyn has tons, tons of shorter tutorials that are more structured and easier to follow along. So check out both of our channels. But thanks so much for being here, everybody. And if you haven't already, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And I hope y'all enjoyed Yolanda's live. She did some DTF over there and she explained a lot of the process and the materials and the maintenance. So if you didn't see that, check out Crafting with Yolanda's video. That's where I was. I literally just left before Milo made his appearance for the night. But Marilyn, I'm so excited to be here
I'm
with you.
excited too. I'm just doing some little projects here and there. I need to wrap a tumbler. I need to do a couple of things for my great nieces. I'm doing some earrings. I'm just kind of hanging out, really.
Me too. So we're not going to be on here long. I don't know where Sheila is, but we're not going to be on here long. I've already told Marilyn that we have a limit, and that's going to be 9:30. We're not going. We can do less time than that, but we're not going to go past 9:30, no matter what. So if I'm in the middle of pressing something, that's it. It's a wrap,
No matter what.
no matter what. So if you guys have been here for a while, and if you haven't, I love Five Below. And when I first started YouTube, one of my most popular videos was actually a Five Below video that I did. And this was almost 4 years ago, where I was testing out some stuff in Five Below subbing. Well, because I love Five Below, I have tons of things from Five Below. And so I literally just went and pulled some stuff out of my closet from Five Below so that we can test it out. Now, Five Below used to be amazing for items to sub, especially like in the clothing area. And because it's so cheap, I don't mind doing, whatever on them because a lot of their stuff was polyester based. But as of late, a lot of their items are not polyester. And some of their items already have, like a lot of them already have designs on them. So the stuff I'm going to be showing tonight, I'm pretty sure that they probably don't have it. Some of the stuff they do, I think like the sweatsuits, they probably still have. But yeah, so we're going to be doing some stuff from Five Below because I love Five Below. And it looks like we have a new member.
And
Lee,
thank you, Lisa, for joining her channel.
it's our channel,
See if we
Marilyn.
can hear your bell. Let's see if
It's,
we can hear your bell.
it's our channel, Marilyn. It's not.
Our channel. Aww.
You
So
heard it?
I can kind of hear it. Can you guys in the chat hear it? How about
No?
this?
I can hear that. I can hear it. Y'all know my
Oh, thanks, Donisa. This is actually one of Patrice's designs. It said more than that. Serial crafter. And then what did it say below it?
heart.
Crafting all the things, or
I don't even
I
remember.
can't remember what it said, but this is one of her designs.
It's an older design too that
Mm-hmm.
I had, so I don't remember. Look at Dims. Dims was the first one here. Yep, she was the first one here. Yes, back to the basics. I know. So I am gonna try to include more sublimation. So when I first started, it was Cricut. That's how I got started with my Cricut machine, doing all the things with the Cricut. And then I added sublimation. And when I added sublimation, then I wanted to just dive into everything sublimation, doing everything. But now I've kind of done so many other things that I sometimes don't even I still do sublimation because I absolutely love sublimation and because it's super, super quick to do, but I don't necessarily always show it on video anymore. And I do want to try to do a little bit more because some of you might be getting some new sublimation printers and you may, want to know what all you can do with it. So,
Right. I be starting out.
yep. So Marilyn has some things that she's going to be doing. Marilyn's going to do, you're doing a tumbler, right, Marilyn?
I'm just gonna wrap the tumbler, but I'm doing some glitter note cards. I'm doing a little drink thing that you put in your cup. I might do some earrings, and I'm mainly hanging out.
Yeah, we're just chilling. We're
Yeah.
just chilling. I'm only gonna do a few things from Five Below, but I do want to show y'all like some of the things that I have that we're going to press on, and I'm gonna show y'all some of the stuff that I'm actually not going to press. But I want you to know that you can. Oh, they heard my bell, Marilyn,
I
girl.
saw that. You're getting better. You're getting
I
better.
know.
So, did
Rhonda,
you see Rhonda has a? Oh, you just saw it, didn't you?
yeah. Rhonda, oh, oh. So Rhonda, check and make sure that the holes were the correct size because oftentimes when the holes are not the correct size, sometimes it's hard to brush the stones in. And so when you're doing your templates or before you get ready to cut your template, the first thing you want to do as soon as you import the design inside of whichever software you're using is to make sure that the design size, the width and the height matches whatever the designer has it set as. That's super, super important. I think that's the most important part of cutting your template. And then after that, if it's a 2 color or 3 color design, then you want to make sure you separate those parts prior to cutting it. But make sure just verify that the hole sizes are correct or the size of the template is correct. So
And
yeah.
somebody asked about the bell. I don't think about people that are coming in new. They don't know what the heck's going on with the bell. So somebody was asking about that.
Oh, the bell. So where did the bell come from?
And kind of why it's rang
Okay, well, we're gonna go.
or wrong.
Oh, Regina, what's the bell for? Well, thank you for being here, Regina, your first timer. Let me just say to hey, Katrina, hey, Katrina, hey, CBFF, and look at here, look at Miss Sassy D, y'all. If y'all are over on Delanda's live tonight, she was giving us all types of Sassy D vibes. She was so sassy tonight. I was over here in stitches. So, Regina, so this bell, if you're a member on the baby's booty, let me say it right because Yolanda is here. My lips aren't for, I need to moisturize my lips because I said it wrong. If you are a member on the baby's booty YouTube channel, then you will get a bell if you're a member. So it started maybe about 2.5 years ago that the bell situation started for us. So she always had the bell on her channel, but there's another YouTuber called Big Boy Prince. And Big Boy Prince, he has a whole line of DTF ink, sublimation ink, DTF paper, like a lot of stuff dealing with DTF. In fact, a lot of my first experience with DTF, he sent me some DTF transfers to test them out to try to see if I like DTF. And that was, heck, that was almost 2 and 3, almost 2 years ago. That was a
Yeah.
while ago. And that's where I first honestly got into like being interested in DTF was because of Big Boy Prince YouTube channel. And so he would go live and so he would interview a lot of people. And anytime anybody would send him a super chat, he would just like ring it. But it wouldn't be like a cute ring. Like it wouldn't like no, he would literally be like, I thought he was gonna break the bell. And so we just kind of started like doing the same thing that he would do, like whenever something fun would happen. And also, Evie, Miss Baby's Booty herself, she, when somebody comes onto her YouTube channel on Sunday nights, she goes live. And if you announce in her chat that you got a new machine or something major happens in your life, in your crafting life, she will ring the bell for you. Like she makes it a point to celebrate your new babies. And so that's kind of where the bell comes from. And we've just adopted it whenever I get a new member, if there's a super chat or just to ring the bell because Delonda thinks that I can't ring this bell. And as y'all, I hope y'all hear this bell. I
Yolanda's
hope
pretty right.
Delonda, look at Marilyn. Marilyn's
But we've
ready to
been
run me
telling
over with
that
a
for a while
tractor.
now. Ring it like you mean it.
You're ready to run me over. Oh, it says maker of all the things or something like that. Thank you, Gail. The other part. I forgot what it says. Oh, but thanks so much for being here, everyone. All right, so I'm all the way down. So let me show you a few things that I have from Five Below. Again, these are older things. Some of these items you can still find in Five Below, especially now during the winter season. But I'm
Your
not
Five
going.
Below hauls were some of my, oh, that's cute. Some of my favorites. And you didn't just invest a little bit of money when you went to
No.
Five Below. I mean, in a video, you might have 10 to 12 things. And even though it's, five or below, you get 10 things, 12 things, that's 50, $60. So,
And I would do so. That was fairly early on, before anybody wanted to send me anything, give me like I really did invest in like
yeah.
what I was doing, like to find items for sublimation because I wanted to sub everything. And Marilyn, I'm sure like when you start, anytime you start something new, you want to do everything with it.
When I got my Cricut, I was going around the house putting labels on everything.
Yep.
Like people don't know this is dish soap, or people don't know this is laundry detergent.
Mhm.
I wanted to put a label on it.
Yep. So that's kind of how it went with me for sublimation. And Five Below was super easy to find blanks. And so if you don't know, if you ever hear anybody talking about blanks, it's just a blank merchandise that you can customize. Sometimes people call items that you can substrate, and that's something that you can apply sublimation ink to those items. And so this is just like a Santa sack, and this was at Five Below. This has to be maybe like a year or 2 years old. I might do another haul because I've had several people asking me what happened to my hauls. But this material is polyester and it's fluffy. So the fluffy material, you got to kind of be a little bit careful with that because too much fluff, it will sub, but too much fluff once it's kind of disheveled a little bit, you won't be able to see the image and what it says. Okay, so you have to be very careful. This is a little bit of fluff, but it's kind of tight, so it's not too bad. But this is something that would you say,
Cute.
Mary? It's
That's cute. Super
it's
cute.
it's cute, right? And then we have so I have these slippers, and I think this is polyester. You know what? I should bring the table over. Let me bring this at the stage. So that way you guys can kind of see a little better. All right, so then I have like these little fluffy slippers, and these slippers are, I'm just trying to see what material they are. So they're 100% polyesters, I think. Hold on. So it says, I'm trying to see if it says the lining. Yeah, so it says 100% polyester. So I'm just going to place an image right here. That's it. And I'm gonna just put something Christmassy there. Hey, Regina, welcome in. Barb said that she did the same thing when she got her Cricut,
I
Marilyn.
saw that.
She moved everything. Okay, my firmware for ET. I can't remember if I'm supposed to update them or not. Oh, I update my firm like it depends on the day. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just I don't really ever worry about it. All right, so the next thing I want to show you guys where we're going to sub. So we're not going to worry about subbing um the stack, but so here we have like a blanket from Five Below. And they have these blankets now. Back in the day, back when I first started, y'all, these blankets were only $5, and they're 50 inches by 60 inches. They were only $5. Now I think they're a little bit more. I don't know if they're like $5.55 or something
Oh,
like
so
that.
Five Below did what the Dollar Tree did, huh? So it's no
Yeah,
longer Five Below; it's five-ish and below.
it's five-ish. Yeah, it's a little bit more. They actually have stuff there that's like $10, 15, $20.
Okay, I haven't been in ever.
They've changed a lot. So we're gonna actually sub onto this blanket. And this is kind of what I meant by like, if it's not that furry, like this really isn't too furry at all. So this is going to sub great. This is polyester. I don't see the material list here, but this is polyester too. Any type of material like this is polyester. And it's gray. So then if you've never seen, let's say you're interested in sublimation and you've never seen um darker colors subbed, tonight's gonna be our night. We're gonna see a few items that are not white shirts be subbed. Also, two other items that I'm not going to be subbing today. So this is a stocking that I got, and I think they still sell these stockings, but this stocking is definitely like a year or two old. And we're gonna sub this. No, we're not gonna sub this, but you can sub it. This is subbable material. Is subbable a word?
Subbable,
Subbable?
subbable. It is now.
Okay, so this is subbable.
Or sublimable. I don't know.
We're gonna say
Ooh, I like that pillow.
this pillow is very nice, and I got this pillow probably a year or two ago also. But you can also sub onto this pillow. So I'm not really gonna sub onto this only because um, Terrell stole my Cricut Easy Press and did not return it. But if you look exactly, if you look, this is 100% polyester. So this is made for subbing. Made for subbing. All right, let me. Jesse said it is now.
That's right.
Thank you, Jesse, for always encouraging my shenanigans. I appreciate it. All right, so what? So if you guys didn't know, Five Below also has these socks, and these are definitely subbable. And look, these black socks, even though it says polyester, I just want you guys to know there's a lot of retailers, especially Joann's as of late, who has like black tumblers and things like that. And on it, it says for sublimation, you cannot sub onto black tumblers. It's just like a black shirt. Okay, so you don't get it thinking that you're going to be able to sub on it. Now there are the color changing mugs that are black, and if you sub on those, and when it's hot, it will reveal the image. That's it. But don't try to sub on anything black because you're going to be disappointed. But they do have these socks, and of course, I would sub on the white socks, and you can put something dark on the gray.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also have like these light color socks. Now, if your designs have like white in it or parts of it, hey Evie, hey the baby's booty, I was just talking
Hey,
about you.
Eve.
But if your items have white in it or it's supposed to be clear in certain areas, just know that that color where it's supposed to be clear, the color of whatever it is, whatever the substrate or the blank is, that's going to be the color of the white or clear parts. All right, sublimation, you can't print sublimate, you can't print white. So I'm not actually going to press these. Like 2 years ago, I did a whole bunch of socks for my family. I think that was a live if you want to see how I did it. And if you want me to show you a video of how I get this done, I'll do a video, but I'm not gonna sub these tonight because I don't have a jig or template available to stuff into the socks.
And Jesse was talking about some of the colors will shift. So I guess if you put, red down on light blue, it's going to turn purplish.
Yep. Thanks, Jesse. That's so true. All right, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do tonight? So I am actually going to do a few pieces because we don't want to be here all night with y'all. Well, we do want to be here all night with y'all, but I have testing
At
in the morning, y'all.
9:30, she's clicking us off.
Yes, I have testing in the morning, and I'm supposed to be having a party for these kids, and y'all, they didn't get no party. So
Ooh, that's cute.
we're gonna put this here. So these are nylon shorts, and I haven't done any nylon in a long time. So I want to make sure that it can go on nylon. I don't remember. So this is actually going to be a test on 100% nylon material. Uh, so and it should work fine because I've done some, but we're gonna do it. I haven't subbed any nylon in a long time. So if you guys look, this is 100% nylon. Okay, so we are going to test this out. And I do have a color, like these colors are fairly light with a little bit of a yellow in it. I got this from Creative Fabrica. Um, so we're gonna see how this is gonna look on these shorts on the back pockets. I also have this dry erase board that I had. I've had this stuff for a long time. So I also have this dry erase board from Five Below. It's really a dry erase clipboard that we're going to sub onto. Now I have
Ooh,
subbed
that's
onto dry
pretty.
erase before. It's pretty, right?
Mm-hmm. Is
Creative
that
Fabrica
potato
also.
pepper too?
Yep,
Yeah, it's nice.
very pretty. So I have subbed onto dry erase uh, boards before. So we're going to do this now. I'm gonna have to kind of like flip this around because I don't have my Cricut Easy Press, but we're still going to see the best way that we can get this done. These two prints, I printed these from my brother SP1 Sublimation printer, and the colors look beautiful. So I'm gonna put this over here. We have these already, and then other things that I have. I'm gonna switch back over. All right, so other like this set, like I have this like short set here that I was probably gonna try to put something on, but not tonight. Not we already have a lot of other things that we're gonna do. And then they have these sweatpants. These are all polyester. But you have to make sure that you check the labels all the time because Five Below has started selling items. They've started selling more cotton than polyester.
Regina K says she's gonna be running to Five Below in the morning.
Oh my goodness, that was like 3 years ago. Everybody was asking like which
Oh
Five
yeah.
Below.
Yep.
But the good thing, y'all, is that Five Below had like their website. I used to buy a lot of stuff off of their website um, to sub, and they would just send it to the house. So there's tons of things you can get from Five Below. We did the blanket. I am also going to sub. Okay, I have a few things over here. So we have this shirt, and so these make cute, easy gifts, and it's still fashionable. Like how the shirts, like this shirt right here, is you can tie it up kind of like in the front.
Oh, cute.
So for kids, like this is something that's very fashionable that they would wear, and I could put something on it, and you can give it away as a gift. Also, this set right here, it's like a short set, and then it also has like this top. But it's a long sleeve top. So y'all know I live in Florida. At 8 o'clock in the morning, it's cold. By 8:30, the sun is out. So this is perfect for us here. Like this is perfect. Hey, Karen S. Hey, everybody. Where did Barb? So I got that clipboard from Five Below. Everything came from Five Below. Everything came from Five Below. And I still have more stuff that I was like, and y'all see, I'm not even really working with every single thing that I have here out. So then we're gonna also do this. It's a cute like sweatsuit jumper type of
I like
outfit.
that green. That's pretty.
Yeah, so we're gonna sub onto that. And I also printed, in addition to printing from my Epson sublimation, not my Epson, my brother's sublimation printer, I also printed from my Epson EcoTank 15,000. So those are the two. And as we go, I'll tell you guys which prints came from where. And I think that's pretty much it, Marilyn. I'm about ready to get started with pressing some stuff.
All right, let's go. I'm just gonna work away And watch you do your 7. I'll be doing some too, but nothing like yours.
All right, so let's go. We're gonna do the first thing we're gonna do is we can start with the clipboard. Let's start with the clipboard, and then we'll gradually move to the outfit. Since these are the clipboard, we'll do the nylon shorts, so you guys can see whether or not that will work or not.
So does that hardware come out so that you can do it flat, or do you leave the hardware in and just use a print that doesn't go that far?
That's why I wanted to use the Cricut Easy Press. So one Easy Press is at the school, the other Easy Press somehow I left it somewhere and somebody took it off my hands for me. So yes. So but ideally that's what I would want to use with this is the Cricut Easy Press. So I'm just gonna flip it upside down to do it. I'm just taking the plastic off. Marilyn, do you want to show what you're doing?
Right now, all I'm doing is wrapping a tumbler for a video that I'm going to be working on later.
Okay.
And so nothing too interesting yet.
Okay, okay. I'm just happy you're hanging out with me for a little tonight.
Happy to be here.
And will you be going on live on Thursday?
I plan to.
Yay.
Gotta get my bling time in. I think I'll be blinging. I'm not sure.
You might bling?
Mm-hmm.
Are you blinging solo or are you inviting anybody to bling with you?
I'm inviting you in with me.
Oh, yo, Marilyn's being kind to me today. She's inviting me to bling with her. Oh, you're so nice.
But I'm telling you, I will not be shimmying ever again after watching how awesome Courtney was at shimmying.
Marilyn, I'm not
She's a natural.
She is. She really is. She really is a natural. Like I can't dance anyway, y'all. So it doesn't even matter. I can't dance worth anything. So
I feel like
Courtney can dance really good.
You know how every brand of sublimation tumbler is different?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know where my little fabric tape measure is, so I didn't measure this. I printed it not very good size.
Oh.
So I'm going to reprint it. A little bit less around. This design has so much busyness where the seam is that if I cut it down too much, I'm going to lose some words. I'll keep it for a different brand. So these are the Alibaba. And the Alibaba ones that I have seem to be a little taller and narrower versus like Real Canned or Hippo. They seem to be not as tall and just a tad bit chunkier.
A little wider? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I should always measure them, but I don't know where that tape thing is, so I don't.
No, I'm trying to be fancy today, Marilyn. Bringing us over to the heat press now. Okay, all right, so we're gonna get ready to press this. I'm actually pressing this at 385 for 45 seconds. Hopefully, only thing is this may not be plastic. This isn't metal, so we may actually melt this. That's why I would prefer to use my my Easy Press. But let's see. We're not even gonna go that much.
Not a fun life unless something goes tragic like that.
Look, hey, we're in this together. This is plastic. It's probably gonna melt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a piece of parchment paper. I thought I had another piece somewhere. I don't see it.
Sheila says she's never been in a Five Below. So Sheila, they're like an hour and a half away from me, so I rarely get to go into a Five Below. But they have a lot of stuff.
Y'all know I love Five Below.
And I
Love,
saw
love.
Jennifer in here. I don't know if Jennifer's still in here. She asked me a question, I think in the Facebook group, about what needles I use for an embroidery machine. And I hate to say, I don't even know what it is. Because when I did the beanies, I forgot to change out the needle to a stretchy fabric one. So I'm using the same needle that's been in there. And I'm sure it was a Husqvarna brand. And it was whatever the most generic needle there is. Is Chris in here? Or Eve's in here? Eve, what's the most generic size? Is it like a 90?
7511?
I don't know. I wonder where it says the needle.
Wish me luck, y'all. Uh-oh. So, okay, so I use parchment paper here, right? But you never really want to use parchment paper really on your items. You want to kind of stick, well, I stick with butcher paper, okay? So let's see. And I'm not even going to let it go for the entire time. I don't know why, because I'm scared.
So Sheila, they have all kinds of trinkets and all kinds of different things in there. Okay, Barb says the most common is 7511.
Okay. Okay, it did stick a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna. No, it's definitely melting.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm gonna do? Let me see if it took. If it took, I'm gonna go one more time. Yeah, no. It's not like the other. So they have one that's like a metal board, and that works beautifully. This one, no. Because it's all plastic. Yep. I can't even get it off now, y'all.
Oh no.
It's fine. Remember, I used to get these just for this purpose of testing it out to see if
Right.
it would work? It's fine. It's fine.
Ozell lives 1 to 2 hours away from all the good stores. I live an hour away from all the good stores. Well, Five Below an hour and a half away from, but Hobby Lobby, Michael's, things like that, it's an hour. Hey, Taryn.
Hey, Taryn. Hey, everybody. I didn't even say hi to everybody because I'm trying to get out of here at 9:30.
No trying about it. She's cutting us off at 9:30.
Oh.
You already warned it.
Yeah. So it started actually. Okay. So actually, yo, it did start to transfer over. Um, and I only did it for like 15 seconds, but it did start to transfer over. But yeah, it's a no go for it. So I'll show y'all. I mean, I could still use it, but I do want to show y'all how you guys could kind of see. Like the color did start to transfer after like 15 seconds.
So is it bubbling up or what is it doing?
So it started like it's because it's like it's metal. Not metal. It's like plastic. So it started to like kind of warp. So when I pulled it up after the 15 seconds, I noticed it warping, so I didn't keep going. And so this has to like cool. See how the top part looks?
Oh,
so
yeah.
Actually,
See that.
You see it?
Yeah.
So the color started to stick on it, but so that's a no-go.
Yeah, that transferred fast.
Yeah, that was 15 seconds. It needed a little more time, but yeah, no. But we got more to do. Let me take this off. I think like 2 other times I had situations where it was just like, nope, it's not gonna, that doesn't work good. So that was the purpose of like my Five Below hauls, y'all. At that time was to see like what can be subbed and what couldn't be subbed.
That's right. You did show us, good or bad.
Yeah. So that's just kind of what we would do. That was the fun part.
Gosh,
But
that seems like forever ago, doesn't it?
It was forever ago. It was. I had a great time. So if you ever get a case where your paper is like sticking to your wherever you have, even if it's not something like this, if you get like water and you soak the area in water, the paper will come off. So I'm actually still going to, I'm not gifting this to anyone, but I will still use it for something in my classroom. All right, let's move on to our nylon shorts. Y'all think these nylon shorts is gonna work for us?
I saw earlier Jesse said he thought it would. That nylon would work.
All right, so let me.
Set.
I'm just gonna do everything under here. Come on.
So Patrice, do you know what cut work is for embroidery?
What? Who?
Cut work. Barb says she asked if I tried the Husqvarna cut embroidery needle set for doing cut work embroidery. I don't know what that is though.
Barb knows I don't know anything.
Barb, what is that?
Barb knows that.
Barb knows everything about embroidery.
Yep. All right, so I'm actually gonna get a pressing pillow to place underneath here where the pocket is. I'm going to lint roll that area. And honestly, when you're doing sublimation, you want to lint roll all under, like everywhere, anywhere that's going to be under the heat press. So generally, I'll just lint roll all over here. Make sure, like your hands could have something on it that would mess up the press. All right, we're going to pre-press. Where's my butcher paper? We're going to pre-press. And Marilyn, I don't think that the Brother paper, sublimation paper, because they sent some sample sublimation paper in with the printer. I don't. Yeah, I don't think that it bleeds.
Oh, good. Yeah, I don't think the HTV Run does either, but I saw a discussion that you were having with somebody about what kind of paper that was.
And so when did I answer the question, Marilyn?
Yes, all of the questions. You answered all of the questions. I don't know what else they were looking for.
But honestly, like that's what makes me like sometimes like I can't even look at the comments.
Yeah.
Because it's just like that really gives me anxiety. I'm like, what in the world is going on?
I commented in the stream something about the nice Christmas music.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Because I was like, what in the world? Like, am I being punked right now? Because that's what it felt like.
Was that Terrell? Did Terrell have a different name?
It's no telling. It's no telling. All right, y'all. So I don't think that this bleeds, right? I don't think that this is the Brother sublimation paper. Okay, I'm going to be using Brother and a sublimation paper. I don't think that this bleeds. Now, if it doesn't bleed, that means you don't have to worry about butcher paper. So sometimes I'll use, because I still have some, honestly speaking, sublimation paper. That paper does not bleed either, but I would still put butcher paper on top just because it's a habit and just to protect. Honestly, you never know when something might get on your top plate. I have this Teflon sheet cover on top, but you just never know when something may get up there. The other day we were doing pressing something in the classroom, and I think Flip had used the heat press, and so when I came in to use the heat press in the afternoon, and I pressed down, and when Chief was first pressing his shirts, there was something on the top plate that transferred over to his item. And so it's just safer to have like something protecting your item. It's just safer, at least in my opinion. Like Delanda's shirt says. In Delanda's opinion, it's just safer. All right, let me go ahead and I'm gonna still put a piece of butcher paper on top, and until I see something come through, then I'll stop. But
I liked your shirt tonight, the one that said "Who's gonna hate this" or whatever it said.
All those shirts were really cute.
It was really cute.
Yep.
And congratulations to Nicole.
Yes. For winning the giveaway. Well, she had a few giveaways going on, so All right, what's the next thing we're going to press, y'all? The blanket can be the last thing. I am going to do, so we're going to do this white shirt next. And this is another brother print. The colors print beautifully. Just like with my Sawgrass, like it's a sublimation printer, those colors print perfect. All right. So I don't use heat. Well, I have heat gloves. I don't use them often, but I would recommend, using heat gloves because you want to make sure you protect your hand. So I'm gonna see. Oh, all right. So this is the butterflies on that little pocket.
That's pretty.
It came out really, really nice.
It did.
It's the colors look good. Like the colors look very true. Now remember in that print there was some yellow, so you can see the yellow. There was like a lighter color up here. I don't know if you guys could see that color, and my shadow is like kind of hiding it. But there was like a lighter color. You can vaguely see it. So that's kind of what Jesse was saying, where you'll get the color of the substrate that will bleed through. Because remember with sublimation, this ink is becoming a part of the actual fabric. It's not sitting on top of the fabric. It's actually becoming a part of the fabric. It's going into the fibers of the fabric. And so here you can't really see that because it was already very light and it's lighter than the shorts. But all the other colors, like it looks amazing. I think it came out really, really, really good. So these are 100% nylon shorts. They're water repellent, so these are probably good for if you want to go out to the beach or do something like that. You could definitely go to the beach. So 100% nylon, and it does not wash out. All right, it doesn't wash out.
That is really the beauty to me of sublimation. It's down there in the fibers, and it is part of it.
Yep. Yes, Barb, I got this on Creative Fabrica. Let me see if I can put it in the chat for you. And then that way, this is the butterfly here. Thanks, Dunzo. I think I put. So that's the link directly to the butterfly. Very, very pretty. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do this shirt. And so remember, always take off your tags.
Is that the one? Huh? Is that the one with the knot in it?
That's the one with the knot in it.
That's cute.
Now, generally, I would want to take this knot out because as you see, it kind of like bunches the shirt here in this area. And you don't want to place a print on top and then you have like that will cause problems with your press. But I'm not going to worry about it because the design really isn't that big. So we're just going to place this under here. And if there were ink on the bottom of the heat press, I would change out that butcher paper, but there is no ink. Now, whenever I'm doing a shirt or something from Five Below first, like for the first time, I usually want to put something on the inside of the shirt because I'm not really sure, if it's going to bleed through or not. So I would recommend that until you're familiar with the brand and the shirts that you're using, place a piece of butcher paper inside just to make sure it doesn't bleed through. I have had shirts bleed through before. I don't know, Marilyn, have you ever had that happen to you?
I have. Yep.
So you want to get to know your substrate or your blanks because you just never know. I'm not really worried about it right now because it's alive and, I'm just not worried about it, but I would definitely recommend that. So I'm still going to pre-press this shirt. And if you notice, I have the knot hanging off of the heat press because if it's on the heat press, that is going to cause a pressure issue when you get ready to press. So I just want to make sure everything is straightened out. I don't want any wrinkles in the shirt. And I'm going to get that butcher paper that doesn't have any ink on it. Now, if you're not using a paper that doesn't bleed, I don't recommend using the same piece of butcher paper. And earlier, you guys kind of saw me cut around the design. That's because sometimes there's ink around the edges.
I don't see a gnome in that design.
I know. I was gonna print out a gnome, but I was like, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's so typical." I did. I had one pulled up too, Marilyn.
Nicole is gonna be so disappointed.
I know. Don't worry. I still have to do my gnome. Remember that I made a Christmas gnome design last year. I think I did it in bling. I'm gonna have to press that.
Oh yeah, I remember.
If you invite me onto your channel on Thursday,
Yeah,
then I'll
that'll
do that.
work. I
Huh?
saw my pillow. That'll work. I saw my pillow cover that I did last year with all those trees on it. I saw that just in the last few days. It's like, oh, that was a nightmare.
But that was fairly early on into
Yeah.
like us really blinking and stuff.
Yes.
So and coming up with these designs. All right, so I'm gonna put this here and we're going to print it. And we'll see. And this is just a white shirt. It is 95% polyester and 5% spandex.
Patrice, is that also a creative design?
I think so.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see if I got that from Creative Fabrica or Design Bundles. And then if I got wherever I got it from, I'll put it in the link.
Eleni, you remember that pillow?
There was a bundle.
There was a lot of layering in that pillow.
I remember that.
I might bring that on Thursday just for old time's sake.
And I think we were on live together when you did that one, weren't we?
We were, yep. And something went wrong, and you were like, "It's okay." You talked me through it. I can't really remember what it was, but it wasn't good.
It was fine. We were fine.
Oh, Barb's gonna make the butterfly, and she's gonna put it on a bright yellow shirt.
I love that butterfly. It looks really good on there. So let's get ready to. I don't know if you. Okay, y'all can see it. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. It looks good. So the only thing, like the paper for the brother, it doesn't like wash out the design when you press it. But I don't know if it's because of the amount of ink that's laid on the page. But y'all, that really doesn't matter because the way that this color looks on here, y'all saw the shorts, but look at this color.
Yeah.
That color looks amazing on here. The reds are true. And that's one thing that's very, I've never had a problem with getting the correct reds that I wanted with like my Epsons, but a lot of printers do. And it's because the print heads aren't really made for sublimation. It may not seem like it's a big thing, but the print heads on like the regular Epson printers aren't necessarily made for sublimation. And I do find that sublimation ink can clog easily too. And you'll be doing a lot of print head cleanings to clear out that clog. But this, with this particular printer, the red, y'all, this red is perfect.
That is perfect. That's great.
It's perfect. So this is our second thing. We have our shirt. I'm gonna give it to one of my kids to wear. Like all this stuff is going to the school with me, and they will pick through it and see what they want and what they don't want. So the next thing we're gonna do is this jumper set. But I'm not going to do anything on the pants. I'm just going to put something on the top, on the shirt. And hey, everybody that came in, thank you. All right, so we're just going to do the top. And on the top, I'm going to put the Merry and Bright. So this one's going to be a little bit weird. We're going to see how this is going to go because the word bright is also in green. And if you guys, so I'm lint rolling. I always lint roll. I chose some things that I had that were like different colors so you guys could see how that looks with sublimation. And if, you know, that's something, because you don't always have to do sublimation only on white. Thanks, everybody. Oh, let me cut it. So this design, I just need to pre-press it. So I do want to show you guys here. So I printed this one from my Epson Eco Tank 15,000. And if you notice here, there's like a black line. So I'm actually going to cut around. I'm not going to not use this, but I am going to cut around that area because that's ink. And sometimes going through the printer, like you can get ink. I don't know if y'all can see like the ink on that edge.
Yeah.
If you don't cut around that edge, that will go onto your shirt. Okay, so that's why I'm cutting around the edge in case you're wondering, like, well, you know, what's the big deal? It will go onto your shirt. And always remember that sublimation ink is permanent unless it's going on cotton. If you put it on cotton, it's not permanent. But if you're putting it on polyester, it is permanent and it is going to last longer than the shirt, the fibers of the shirt will last.
So is the word bright green or is that blue?
It's green, but when it's printed out on my printer, it looks blue here. Yeah. It does look blue, but it's supposed to be green.
The first thing I ever made for one of my girlfriend's grandsons, it was like kind of a teal green, but very green. I printed out. It didn't look anything like the color, but it printed exactly like it was supposed to, when I pressed it on.
Yeah. That's the thing with sublimation, because I get a lot of people who say that too. And that's happened to me before too, like especially that teal. Teal is not just red, but teal is one of the hardest colors to get to with sublimation sometimes. So I've never used, I know a lot of people have used like ICC profiles and all that stuff. I've never used anything except the Epson settings. What about you, Marilyn? Have you ever?
I haven't either, and I've just used the default Epson settings. I tried to download a driver one time to do all special stuff, and my prints came out worse than the default. So I just reset, started over, and I've left it with the default ever since then.
And your colors always look really good when you're doing your designs.
Yeah.
So this is a sub paper, and I'm actually going to have to replace the butcher paper because a sub does bleed onto the items. And this is 100% polyester. So we're gonna see how this green will look on top of this green shirt. All right, so I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit right there. And then that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. We'll move it over. I eyeball everything, y'all.
Ruby said she's messed up a few shirts like that. Now she trims down everything too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to waste, if it's something you're selling, it's worth the extra step. Even if it's something you're giving away, like it's worth the extra step. But definitely if it's something that you're selling, you want to make sure that you're putting your best product out there. All right, y'all, we are going to press that down. And then this is going to be our next design. This one just says, it says goodness and light.
Oh, that's pretty font.
Yeah. It's Lightning, which Lightning is a free font on Creative Fabrica. And the other one, I think I put a link to it in the Facebook group, Absolutely Silent. And then I just thicken it up. It's a sketch font too.
Oh, okay. Have you ever tried rhinestones?
With the Absolutely Silent?
The one that you said was the sketch font?
Yeah, but I only did it with the thicker, like when I thickened it up a bit, like which design did I do the other day, Marilyn?
What?
Goodness and light. I'm trying to see. Oh, joyful and triumphant. Joyful is actually Absolutely Silent, but it's not in the sketch form. It's in, what you call it. It's So let me see. Okay, so here I can see. You guys probably can't see it, but the word bright, I can definitely see the word bright right there. So this is the last time. I can't use this anymore because we don't want to transfer. The reason why you get rid of the butcher paper is because you don't want to transfer any ink onto another item. So when in doubt, throw it out.
Yeah. It's a half a penny.
Yep.
Compared to the cost of a shirt or whatever you would ruin using it. Hey, Linda Gray.
Hey, Miss Linda. And if anybody's new, I'm actually using heat tape to tape everything down. You can't use regular tape. It will burn underneath your press, so you don't want to do that. But I'm using heat tape. All right. So let's see how this Miriam Bright. Do y'all think? Oh my goodness. Do y'all think that the green came out where you could be able to see it? Let's
I
see.
think
Oh,
so.
oh, y'all see
Oh,
that? It actually looks good.
and even the red looks good on that green.
Look at that. It looks really good.
It does.
It looks really good. I love how this came out. So this is actually going to be like this set here where so this week is like, we're doing like a lot of holiday themed things at school. And so we have ugly sweater, then they have like a pajama thing. Somebody could wear this to school on Friday for like pajama day. But this came out really good. I really like this. I want one like this with this green top. Five
So
Below, huh?
this year we declared instead of just ugly sweater, it is ugly or cute sweater or shirt day.
I like
I
that.
wanted to wear bling.
I like that. That's a better idea.
Yeah.
My sweater's gonna be cute. So if you guys don't remember, this was actually the sweater. So I made sweaters for my kids. So
Ooh.
last year this was the design, but we had bright blings out. And how about like 3 of them wore it today? And I was
Oh,
like, oh, I got on the wrong sweatshirt. I wore it last week. But this was the design, and instead of having it blinged out here, I just turned this part into just a solid color.
that looks really good. I love that green.
Thank you, Mary Bear. Thanks, y'all, in the chat. And this is like, so it's going to be like a little jumper set. It could even be pajamas. It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
like a outfit, but I like it.
Even
Somebody, one of my,
Christmas Eve pajamas, hanging out at the house with the family,
yeah,
eating popcorn, watching your Christmas movies.
yep. Ooh, I like this. Super cute. So the one that I did last year, it was embroidery. Like Mary was in embroidery, and then the word bright was in all bling. And I loved how it came out. I may have to make me another one, but in a different color. All right, Marilyn, what's next, girlfriend? Oh, we have like 3 more things to do, and then we're almost done. Is it 9 o'clock already?
It's retail. Here's what I've gotten done. I've gotten a tumbler wrapped.
Wait, hold on, let me make you big.
That's all I've done. Wrapped a tumbler. But I'm enjoying doing it. If I were up here working on my upcoming video and I'm doing all this and I'm by myself, it'd be like, yeah.
You get a lot done. You're preparing for your video.
Preparing for the video, getting ready to sublimate on my little card things.
Okay. Maybe we can watch you sub on your card things. They can still see me over here. Yes. But Delonda, I have your address. Delonda's a hot mess.
She wants that outfit.
It's cute, right? And y'all, that's Five Below. Like that's a $10. That was a $10 outfit. And you can customize it. You can make it fun, especially for kids. I think like stuff like this is really fun because kids are gonna outgrow these items anyway, and so it's something fun that you could do, especially if you can customize it, and you're not spending tons and tons of money purchasing these things. So I think it's a good idea too for kids. All right, y'all watch Marilyn. Marilyn's over there subbing away.
Oh boy, she's busy.
She's a busy bee.
That Marilyn is really, really busy. This should be just chilling, whatever, because I am just chilling.
No, you're working.
Chilling.
You're prepping.
Watching you. Okay, so I got these flashcard sets at Target. It's been a while, but the front sheet is glitter cardstock. So I took this one off, and I'm going to sublimate the name Piper on it. And so Piper's backwards because you do have to flip your images, mirror them. And I want to try to have the paper bigger than what is going on, because sometimes when your paper is on what you're pressing it on, it can leave a hard edge. So I'm trying to have this paper a little bit bigger. And fortunately, I can kind of see through the back. I don't think you can. There, well, maybe there, you can probably see Piper through there. So that's going to place it where I want it. Now, I don't know how I'm going to keep it there. Oh, yeah, I do. I have an idea.
Oh wait, I have your table here, Marilyn. Let me eye your table. You want me to eye your table?
No? Sure.
Hold on. Because we can't see anything. Here's Marilyn's table.
Wowzer. That's a lot of junk on there.
Oh, you're fine, Marilyn. You're fine. You're amongst friends.
I'm amongst friends. It doesn't matter what my craft room looks like. So
exactly.
Look how pretty that is. Super pretty. And then Piper backwards. So I'm trying to make it where I can just have the whole blank cover with this paper. And so I think what I'll do is put a piece of butcher paper under it, and I'll tape this to the butcher paper maybe. Because I don't want to put tape on my glitter cardstock. I think that could be a big old fat problem. Okay, so I don't know if you can, there you can see Piper through there. So I can kind of see it looks fairly centered. She's not very old. She's not going to care if it's not perfectly centered. And so hopefully I have some butcher paper in here. I do. I'm going to go ahead and double this over if I can. The worst mistake that I made when I was sublimating something like this is I forgot to put paper under it, and it went right on through to the pad on my heat press and ruined it. So I'm just going to take tape. I'm going to have to be really careful when I transport this, but I'm just going to tape the sublimation paper down to the butcher paper. And then I set my heat press at, I think I did 385, and I have it for 51 seconds. So some people are really particular about exactly this temperature, exactly this long. It seems like there's kind of a range in there that it's going to work out okay. All right, so I have not done, my heat press isn't up to temperature yet. I haven't done things like this on this HTV rump press yet. Hopefully it works. Mainly I use that press for rhinestones. Sheila, you're going to learn to make clothes. Thanks, Regina. So Regina, this shirt, this design is actually one of Patrice's designs. It's from, I don't know, has it been a year ago since you made this, Patrice? 9 months ago? Your sound's off. She's probably been there talking away to us and we haven't even heard her. Nope.
Can you hear me, Marilyn?
Now we hear you. Now we hear you.
I wasn't talking because I wanted you to talk. I wanted you to explain what you were doing. I've been talking on this.
So has this design been like a year ago, the Serial Crafter, 9 months ago? It's been a while.
Over a year ago. It was over a year ago because, yeah, it was over a year ago. It was before. Well, that was a while ago, Marilyn.
It has been a while.
All right. About a year.
So I do have another piece of butcher paper. Let me hopefully get this up to temp. We still have a ways to go before it's up to temp.
Yo, I love.
Oh my goodness! Make you big.
Isn't that so cute?
It is. That orangey melon color, whatever color that is gorgeous, and the design on it just stands out super crisp.
Very simple.
Very simple, but not. You know, the font is fancy, and you have a couple fonts mixed together.
Yeah, I love this. I want this one, but I'm gonna give it away. So this also came with like shorts too. So we have like it's shorts. And then you also have like the top. Isn't that so cute, y'all? Like
You should
very
put that goodness in your store.
in my store.
Yeah,
I'll do it. I'll put it in there. I think it's super cute.
it's cute.
I might bling it out. I might bling-
Oh, that'd be really cute.
I want this. I want me now. I want to get me like a shirt like this. Even if I do DTF, it doesn't have to be sublimation, but
Mhm.
with that on it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a
So
lot.
Laura said it's been since before Christmas last year because she made a shirt for her sister using this design.
It's old. That's an old design.
I can't believe it's that long ago.
Yeah. Well, it's a Thanksgiving break last year. Wow.
Oh my goodness. So when does your break start?
Next week Friday. So what day is that? The 22nd? Yeah.
We go through Wednesday and then we go back. The teachers and the staff goes back on the 4th. Kids come back on the 5th.
Okay. I don't even know. I didn't even look at the time for when we come back. Every year I kind of battle with going back after Christmas break. So I'm not even gonna start even thinking about it just yet. I don't even know the dates. Because every year since the big C, it's been a thing where like one year I think I took off like a whole month after Christmas, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going back. And then I was like, I miss my kids. I'm coming back. So it's a hot mess.
Oh, I could have stayed home after Thanksgiving. I'll tell you that.
See,
I'm
I'm
not ready to go back.
I'm not ready, but it's all good.
Still not up to temperature. Usually this thing heats up fast.
It's still not.
Hi, LaTonya.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Lorraine.
You what?
No, I was saying hey to Lorraine.
Oh, I thought you said I want to bling.
Oh, look at bling.
We're
You
going
got
on
bling.
4 minutes.
Look at her. She got bling on the mind, y'all. She has bling on her mind.
So have you ever done flat little things like this on your HTV run?
No.
I have no idea if it's going to come out okay or not.
You know that I took the HTV run to the school with me.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I only do things on that now at the school. Bling always goes good for me on the HTV run. Everything, like, I don't
Bling
really have...
does too for me.
Yeah, it goes good. But I took the HTV run to the school with me because I just felt like if the kids had a chance of learning how to do it, especially the ones with like more cognitive disabilities, that would be the ideal. Especially even with what I hate about it is that it doesn't pull all the way out, but that's even perfectly fine because then they have that space where they know that they can't go under. So that's why I took it there, but I use it when I'm there.
Geneva even wants to know if she can buy those SVGs in your Etsy store.
So Geneva, that one, the Goodness and Light is going to be. Actually, I don't even have the Marian Bright listed. I'll list the Marian Bright. I'll list the Marian Bright and also the Goodness and Light too. I'll list that.
So I want to be really careful that I don't let it shift because I didn't tape it to the actual blank. I'm gonna cool down for a minute. It's hot.
But Geneva, I'm not gonna list it in Etsy. I'll list it on my website on Factable Things. But by tomorrow.
Oh no!
What happened? It's stuck.
Oh. See all the glitter that came up right there?
Yeah.
Well, that's a fail.
Oh.
I had to teach you something. Don't use these for sublimation.
Well, you tried it.
It would have been really pretty, but just that glitter came up.
Yeah. And it's funny that it came up from like around the edges and not the center, though. Did any come out of the center?
The center, there's some that came up in the R and the P, but it is mainly the edges and the sides.
How long did you press it for?
51 seconds. Maybe I should have done like 40.
Yeah, try
Okay.
another one for less time.
I'm going to turn it down and do less time.
Yeah.
And you know what? I just thought I can always remake these top pieces. I can just cut them out with a Cricut. And, you know, if this one's ruined, I can make a new top for these. So I'm not too concerned about it. Okay.
You certainly can, Mary.
All it takes is time and money. Time and money. That's what Tim always says. All it takes is time and money.
Time and money.
Time and money.
Fit this in.
All right. Turn the temperature down. Turn the time down. See what happens. Yeah. So Vera said, glue some pearl halves around it. I know I even thought about just putting a little bit of glue down and adding some black glitter onto where her name is, and then a similar color of glitter out around the outside. That might work.
That would work. I think that would work just fine. So I'm still doing these slippers, Marilyn. I really need my easy press for this, but I'm holding the heat press down because it's too thick. Oh, it's like a workout.
The first time I made house shoes, Sublimation house shoes, they were just the ones from the Dollar Tree. And the soles of those are like rubber and it melts really easily. And I'm just pushing down with my little easy press mini and I melted the crap out of it.
That's probably gonna be me now. But
hopefully yours aren't the same plastic that those Dollar Tree ones are.
These are very, very thick. So let's see. I don't know if I got this edge good though. Let's see. So this is one. I should have did the design the other way, but I think I see that.
And so I can't see it.
Can't.
You need to be bigger.
Oh, Marilyn.
Get bigger.
Don't be a hot mess.
Be a big girl, Patrice. Come on.
Don't be a hot mess every day, Marilyn. So I should have did the design like to go the opposite way, but I kind of want to see Joy to the World as I look down and not have to like look at it upside down. But this looks pretty good.
That did.
Really, really good on here. And the furry part of this is very, very tightly woven. So you don't have to worry about like it messing up and you can't really tell what it says. So I like that about it. But this came out good. So I'm going to do the other one. Now, this is the bottom of the shoe. As y'all saw, I could not just close the heat press down. So I had to manually hold it down. But it still came out good. I would recommend if you're doing anything like this, always place not butcher paper underneath at the bottom. Or you can do butcher paper. But I would also place a little bit of parchment paper because the parchment paper helps to release. If it is sticky, it helps to release it a little bit better. But this came out good. It didn't melt because this is super, super thick. Super, 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 super. It's super, 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 super thick.
Right. Let's see if I can have another fail here.
Thanks, Dempsey Boo. So I'm gonna press the other shoe.
So, Gail, do you have a HTV romp press or something like that?
Oh, I forgot to put the what you call it in it.
The Fish Creations. I think she got them at Five Below.
Five Below. So this time I forgot to put the pressing pillow on the inside. That wasn't smart.
Hot. Okay, let's get this off fast so it hopefully doesn't have time to stick.
Marilyn doesn't wear heat gloves either, huh?
I know, isn't that crazy? I think this one stuck too.
Oh.
Okay, it's not as bad. It's
That's
not centered. So this one, there it is. It's not nearly as bad.
okay. Does the color look good?
Yeah, the sublimation looks great.
So,
But on this one, it's like you were talking about on the other one, it is really just around the edges. That looks good.
oh, I meant to bring it over to you. I didn't know it was still on the big screen. Oh, it's
Okay.
oh,
See, the color is great. The black turned out really, really nice. And this one isn't terrible, but it did pull up.
what about how long did you press it for?
This one I did 45 seconds and I turned the heat down to 375.
Do it for less time.
I
It
don't
looks like, do it for, you don't have any more?
I don't have any more.
Oh, well, I think that's gonna look good. What were you planning to do with it, Marilyn?
Send them to my great nieces. I'm gonna go see if I have that color of glitter. I might just fix this right now.
Yeah, I think it's still definitely still usable, still giftable. All right, so we have our slippers. Let me make this one good again. Now I have to just get the blanket ready. So we have oh this camera I can't do any fast movement. So we have our slippers. I think those come out pretty good. We've done quite a few things. Our one fail was the it's a clipboard. That was a fail. Um, Definitely a fail. And then we have one more thing, and then that's it, and that is all.
Has anyone ever subbed on glitter cardstock?
I have.
Okay. So I think that's what I'll do is I'll just, especially for this one that says Piper, because it's terrible. I'll just cut something out. I might be able to trace this one and make a design and cut it out with my Cricut, and then just cut it out of glitter cardstock and do this one over.
Yeah.
That'll only take me till 11 o'clock, Patrice. You good with that?
Oh, Marilyn, we gonna cut off midway that thing.
We're cutting off at 9:30.
Yep. Did you even eat?
I might be in the middle of a sentence, but we're going.
Yep. No, we're gonna wait until Marilyn finishes her project.
I'm done.
No, you're gonna do it?
No, not tonight.
Now or never, Marilyn.
No, I'm not doing it tonight. I gotta work on a video. You guys will see this. You'll see this show back up in a video. The tumbler that I wrapped.
Y'all, I think I'm loving these shorter. I mean, the hour and a half, 2 hours isn't short, but I think I'm loving these. For me, it's short. I'm loving these shorter lives, Marilyn.
Especially on a work night.
Yeah.
Now, Friday night, you go all night and it'll be okay. You did have a short, I mean, it wasn't a short live, but it was enough time, but you had compared to usual, you had kind of a short live on Friday. You got to watch your crime shows afterwards and all the good stuff.
That's the way to go. Sometimes I need a long live too.
Elena says I'm not. She's not enjoying the short lives.
Oh, Elena, hey Josie.
Hey Uni.
Welcome to Elena. So ideally what I would want to do with this blanket is maybe do the design a little bit bigger. Cause I would, because this is still, it's in half still. Like it's a pretty big blanket. And I printed this out. Hold on. I printed this out on my Epson EcoTank 15,000. This was a 13 by 19 piece of paper. And I would ideally want to do a larger design. But that requires me to do tiling, and I was really just in a rush to do it. So we're still going to go ahead and go with this. Now, if you saw a video that I had like 2-3 years ago where I was doing a very similar blanket, I used the same design. And I went back and I found it in my purchases on design bundles. So tonight, so we're going to be using the same exact design. And I think in that video, I actually did do it a little bit larger than the 13 by 19. So if you want to see that, I don't know which video it was. I will try to go back and find it.
Does the design say this is my Christmas movie watching blanket?
Yep, that's what it says. I was going to do one like a true crime one, but I'm like, I'm not really making this for me. So let me just put Christmas watching blanket. I might have to do another one with true crime blanket.
I need to make one for my sister that it's her Hallmark movie watching blanket.
Oh, I saw one. I think I saw one on Etsy, a design for that on Etsy.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I need to find that or make one.
So I'm gonna try to go with the center of this blanket.
Oh, Sharon said, I don't like the short legs either.
Oh! Jesse hasn't chimed in yet. Jesse.
Right? Yes, Jesse's always he's very supportive of long videos and long.
Yep. Nobody likes the short lives.
And Sheila wants you to stay.
Sheila, I cannot.
Aw, thanks, Elena.
I absolutely love y'all. So last night I was on live. Even the members only live, Marilyn, was only 2 hours yesterday. Can you believe that? I'm doing better with time management.
You're going to have people revolting saying that. They want you on for 3 and 4 hours. Hey, Mary.
Who's on there?
Gail says that she has bedtime at 2 a.m. So she would stay on.
Gail. Who's that? Wait, hold on. I missed. I thought I saw something on here. All right. So our members live last night was so much fun, y'all. We took this design and we made it into several different things. So, y'all saw that? I forgot to adjust the. So when I did the slippers, I lightened the pressure up, and so I forgot. That's why I wanted to do the slippers last. That's better.
Yeah, Elevate Artistry said, when you're watching everyone back to back, though, we're still here 6+ hours.
See, yep. So look, Delonda was on for like 2 hours. Now I'm gonna be on for an hour and a half. Like, put all that together. Who's gonna be on live next?
Right.
October to watch.
Got another 2.5 hours to go with someone.
Yep. Dempsey, you off? Dempsey, are you off? You not off? Dips tells me her schedule every single week, Marilyn. Like every week, I'm like, what day are you off again? Every week.
And it's the same schedule every week, and she tells you every week?
And she tells me every single weekend. And after she tells me, I say, I'm going to forget next week, right? It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Demps is going to be doing her sewing project. She's going to make like an outfit, or what was she going to make? I think an outfit. She was going to sew an outfit.
Gonna do an outfit? Well, we're ready.
Sharon said it was way too short last night. It was ridiculously early last night. I kept thinking you were joking about getting off, and then you were gone.
I know. But I think if I do, like, if I control the time like that, if I go, like, I'll be able to do a little bit more. Like, I know on Saturdays I want to do like a few things where we're going over different like design techniques. And so being on for so long throughout the week, by the weekend, I'm kind of like a little burnt out a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of want to control it so I don't feel burnt out. So I'm excited still about doing it. And I want to actually be able to do that on Saturdays. I don't know if it's going to be like with members only or how, but like just to go over like some of the different programs. A lot of people got Silhouette Studio, the business edition, because of us. So I want to make sure that they know that you don't just need it for rhinestones. You can do
Right.
other things with it.
Started using it more and more for other things too.
Yeah.
It is a good program.
Oh, Dem says she's going live, Marilyn?
She's embroidering on a beanie. Dem, so you going live to do it?
Girl, turn those lights on. Lights, camera, action. Let's do it.
So Nicole, I think it was it last night, Nicole, on the members live? You made a shirt and she asked if you were going to wear it with your skirt that you sewed on that one video.
I saw that comment after the live and I was like, she's a hot mess. She's a hot, my hips have gotten too big for that skirt. She's a hot mess. Y'all don't, so I sewed a stretch like leather skirt. That was over a year ago too, or maybe
I'll bet it was longer than that.
That was a long time ago. And so it was like a really nice shirt. And I don't know if y'all ever heard of like Move Something outfits. It was a Move Something outfit. And so it was really, really intense. The only time I put it on is when I tried it on during the live, remember?
Yep.
I was
on out the room and you came back with it on. I do remember that.
Yep. And Sharon helped me sewing and crafting with Sharon. She helped me to sew it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I need to sew.
She could just throw things together and sew them up.
Yeah, she's quick. She's really good with it.
Yeah. Dems, people want you to go live. She says she's not going live tonight.
Oh, Dems, you're a hot mess.
Come on, show us that beanie. I want to see all the things. Hey, after that last beanie live that I did, I went back and I read my manual. I now know how to do the basting stitch, what I pushed to make it happen. I know how to frame all the way around the design.
Look at you. So,
yeah.
Look, and guess what? Y'all taught her. So, Marilyn, she's just going off. Chris, you should be very proud. Chris, I know you're watching from your TV. You should be very proud of Marilyn. You should be very proud of her. All right, so here is, this came out really good. So, and this was, again, printed from the Epson EcoTank 15,000. I sometimes don't like putting the heat tape on this material because it kind of pulls the fibers a little bit too much. So, but it's all good. Y'all, that looks so good. Oh, hold on. Why did you tell me I was so big?
Here's what Sharon Davenport said. She said, I know that y'all really need a time away from the camera. And then she said, didn't that sound like I meant it?
Oh, it's Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon. So this is our blanket. I'm going to bring it over to the other screen. So this is from the Epson EcoTank 15,000. So let me turn off the heat press because I think, Marilyn, that's it. It's almost 9:30, isn't it?
Yeah, you have 3 minutes.
Oh, y'all, let me show you guys this stuff really quick. Marilyn's going to show y'all what she did.
Oh, I did terrible.
You did not do terrible, Marilyn. You wrapped the whole tumbler. We should have been watching that.
I wrapped an entire tumbler.
Nobody
likes my struggle. I use way too much tape. Nobody likes it, so
No, we struggle with wrapping tumblers. You should show that. All right.
Well, that looks good.
So here is our blanket. The colors look really, really good. In my Delanda's voice, it looks really, 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 really good. And this is a gray blanket. So just know, you don't have to only do white for sublimation. You do need to make sure it's more polyester than anything else. But you can do colors like gray. Now, let's say if we wanted this window to be white, just know you're not going to get a white window. Whatever color your item is, that's the color that, where the white or the clear area is going to be. That's the color that it's going to be. All right, so let me show you the other outfits before we get off of here, because guess what? We're done. And if you guys didn't see some of the other items that I showed from Five Below, everything I did tonight came from Five Below. If you want to see some of the other items that I did not sub, but they can be subbed, check out the video a little bit earlier if you just got in. But this is a shirt that I made. I'm giving these as gifts to some of my students. And I didn't sub on the shorts because I thought this was enough. So just goodness and light. Check out my website. I will go ahead and post the SVG version of this, and I'll probably do a bling version of it also. Then we had this jumpsuit, and this top. I didn't sub the pants, but I did sub the top, and this came out really good. It's green, and this green looks really, really good on this color top. This is all sublimation, and I think I only did one item that is white, and that's this shirt. All of this stuff is mostly polyester, so I want you guys to know, if you want to go into Five Below to check out and see anything that they have, you want to make sure that you're always reading the tags, because they do have a lot of cotton stuff there now. They didn't before, but now there's a lot of cotton stuff. And then we have this shirt, and I love this shirt. If y'all saw my other video, I did this design too, but it came out really good. The colors look great. Honestly, tonight, all the colors look good. The reds did what they were supposed to do. Everything came out really good. And then this, I love how this butterfly came out on the shorts. This is 100% nylon. Okay, this is 100% nylon. You can sub onto nylon. Okay, it's not going to wash out. It's just like subbing onto polyester. It's going to be permanent. But the colors look amazing. The shorts, as y'all see, they're yellow. And there's even still like yellow inside of the shorts that you can still see it. You see how pretty that looks. That looks super, super pretty. So all I did was size this to the size of the pocket on the back, and everything came out pretty nice. I love it. And I think that's it. We had one fail, and that was the dry erase. Go back and look at it. It was a dry erase clipboard because it was plastic. If it were metal, it would be fine. But because it was plastic, it started to melt. So, and I didn't even press it for the entire time. So that was a fail. But everything else turned out good. Oh, I forgot to show these.
And what time and temperature did you use on those things?
For everything, I didn't change the time or the temp. I used 385 degrees for 45 seconds. And honestly, I could have did less than that. I just did more, but it could have been a little bit less. Sometimes I'll go as low as like 370 for 40 seconds, but it's up to you. You want to test that out, what you like with your heat press. And then we did these slippers also. And they're super cute. These came out really good. It's the same design as my sweatshirt. And that's it. Marilyn's going to show what she did, and we are all done.
Right, so Patrice made 10 outfits. I wrapped a tumbler. I'm so proud. I wrapped a tumbler.
That tumbler.
I ruined.
Wait, let me see how you did the rim. Let me see how you did the tape. Look at show. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, I use a lot of tape. A lot of tape. Your guy, Roy from Industrial Fringe, I use his tape method.
And it's perfect every time, huh?
It comes out really nice every time. We're getting ready to find out in this new tumbler press if it's going to come out nice. I don't know, but... And then I had a fail with the glitter cardstock covers on these. It pulled up the glitter, so I'm going to redo those just with my Cricut. Cut it out of glitter cardstock, redo that one. This one's not too bad. This one I think I could get away with sending. And I turned down the heat a little bit, and I did a little bit of shorter time. So that's all I did.
You did quite a bit, Marilyn.
Oh yeah, I did a lot.
You did a lot.
Got a lot of stuff tonight, but I had fun doing it.
I dry erase final on a message board. Okay. It works.
It's the stress.
True. So it's true. It's like Martha Jordan says. It's not that it was a fail. It worked. The only thing is that they probably didn't apply their glitter correctly to that Stop.
It's their fault. They did
It's
not
their fault.
right.
100%.
Faulty glitter glue.
Exactly. That's a mess.
Anyway, I just enjoyed hanging out, being here, relaxing. It was a good time.
It's always a good time with you, Mary Bear.
Thanks.
I'm glad that you agreed after I had to pull your teeth
Oh, yeah.
here with me tonight. I appreciate you hanging out.
Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Easy.
We'll do
So
some Thursday.
So we're gonna bling Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so y'all, Thursday at Maryland's is going to be Throwback Thursday. Maryland's gonna be using the old design. I'm gonna be using the old design.
Yes, I love that idea.
It's Throwback Thursday.
I like it.
It was like Throwback Tuesday or Take It Back Tuesday. Okay, so today was Take It Back Tuesday, and Thursday is gonna be Throwback Tuesday. Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, Maryland.
Good idea. I have so many designs that are on t-shirts, not on sweatshirts, and it's cold here. So I'll find one that I like and I'll put it on a sweatshirt.
Oh, somebody's asking. Okay,
colors in the shirt.
The time that we're gonna go on Maryland is gonna be 6:30 Central Standard Time, or what time?
6:30 Central Time.
6:30 Central. Sheila Cushionberry. She said somebody's asking what colors are in your shirt.
Okay, so this shirt, let me get on my tiptoes. This is one of Patrice's designs. Now, it had something under it, but I did the Serial Crafter. Serial, and the bottom half of Crafter is Labrador. And so it's a silver metallic stone. And then the top half of Crafter is Arm Dorado, and that's a gold metallic stone. So there's no crystal glass stones in this. They're all metallics. And look at it. Look at it. So pretty. And a cute design. Eve says, I have a bunch of questions to keep them on.
And look at the timekeeper over here. She's like 9:35, girl, get off. Does that mean that you're going to come on? Who's going live next?
Dunce needs us off so she can go live.
I know. Somebody go live. Whoever goes live, I'll find you. But Marilyn, I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you on Thursday for Throwback Thursday at Maryland's. Throwback Thursday at Mare Bears. I'm excited about that.
Maker of all things. That's what it said under it. Gail's telling us. Maker of all things.
I'm frozen.
Are you frozen?
Of course I am.
Oh, I see.
Of course I'm frozen. Let me add this one. It doesn't make any sense. It never fails.
Oh. Now I think we lost your microphone though.
That's fine.
Oh my God. That's pretty cool music. Elena's asking, how do you pick your bling colors? This is like uni when she had all you guys asking me questions. I think Patrice says she can't talk anymore. She has to go. And she wants me to tell everybody bye. Is that what you're saying? And that she thinks I'm the best. What do you say? I'm the best crafter you know? Well, thank you.
I said that. You are.
Oh, darn. She came back. There was nothing else, no other lies I could tell.
Yeah, those aren't lies, Marilyn. Those are not lies. They're not lies at all. Marilyn is amazing, and her tutorials are very thorough. And she's so calm when she delivers it. So head over to Marilyn's channel, Making with Marilyn, because she is definitely one of the best crafters that I know. One of the best people that I know.
Aww.
So go check out my girl, Mare Bear. Just say hi, Mare Bear. That's her name.
Y'all know that you've come from Patrice if you call me
All right, y'all. It's been fun. Marilyn probably has to eat dinner. She has some other work to do. That's why she was prepping that tumbler so she could prepare for her next video. So make sure that you guys are subscribed to Marilyn so you can see her next video. But I love y'all. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to be kind to people because the holidays sometimes bring up so many different emotions and people are missing people they love. So please remember to be kind and don't take everything personal. Yeah. But I love y'all. I'll see y'all Thursday at Maryland's. I love y'all. Later, y'all.
Bye. See you Thursday.